Persona management software, implications for online privacy and information integrity. Introduction. In the ever-evolving landscape of digital communication and social media, the emergence of persona management software has raised significant concerns about online privacy, anonymity, and the integrity of information shared on these platforms. Persona management software refers to a set of tools and techniques that enable the creation and control of multiple fake online personas, or sock puppets, to manipulate information and influence public opinion. This technology has been developed and employed by various private companies, such as Intrepid, Abraxas, Cubic Corporation, and ManTech, often in collaboration with government agencies and military organizations. The use of persona management software has far-reaching implications for society, as it can be used to spread disinformation, conduct information warfare, and manipulate public discourse on a wide range of topics. As these tools become more sophisticated and accessible, it is crucial to examine the roles and connections between the companies involved in their development and deployment, as well as the potential consequences for online privacy and information integrity. This paper aims to explore the emergence of persona management software, the key players involved, and the significant concerns raised by its use, ultimately arguing that the development and use of persona management software by private companies and government agencies pose serious threats to online privacy, anonymity, and the integrity of information shared on social media platforms. 2. Background. Persona management software has its roots in the early efforts of the U.S. military and intelligence agencies to develop tools for online information warfare and propaganda. In 2010, the U.S. Air Force solicited proposals for the development of persona management software, which caught the attention of various private companies specializing in defense and intelligence contracts. The following year, Intrepid, a California-based company, was awarded a $2.76 million contract by the U.S. Central Command, CENTCOM, to develop an online persona management service for use in psychological operations and information warfare. Other companies, such as Abraxas and Cubic Corporation, have also been involved in the development and deployment of persona management software. In 2010, Cubic acquired Abraxas, a company known for its work on persona management and other intelligence-gathering technologies. ManTech, another major player in the defense and intelligence technology sector, has been linked to persona management through its connections to the U.S. military, and its acquisition of companies specializing in this field. Persona management software enables the creation and control of multiple fake online personas, each with its own unique background, history, and online presence. These personas are designed to appear as authentic users on social media platforms, forums, and other online spaces. The software assists operators in managing these personas by providing tools for automating certain tasks, such as posting content, engaging with other users, and maintaining consistent personalities and storylines across multiple platforms. To maintain credibility and avoid detection, persona management software employs various techniques, such as using virtual private networks, VPNs, to mask IP addresses, generating unique content for each persona, and mimicking the language and behavior patterns of real users. Some advanced persona management tools may even incorporate artificial intelligence and machine learning algorithms to enhance the authenticity and effectiveness of the fake personas. Persona management software has been primarily developed for use in information warfare and propaganda campaigns. By deploying fake personas on social media and other online platforms, operators can influence public opinion, spread disinformation, and manipulate discussions on sensitive topics, such as politics, social issues, and international conflicts. This technology enables state actors and other entities to conduct covert online operations, shaping narratives and perceptions in ways that advance their interests. In addition to propaganda and information warfare, persona management software can also be used for intelligence gathering and surveillance. By establishing fake personas and infiltrating online communities, operators can collect valuable information about targeted individuals, groups, and organizations. This information can be used to monitor public sentiment, track the spread of ideas and movements, and identify potential threats or opportunities for further influence operations. 3. Connections between companies involved. The companies involved in the development and deployment of persona management software are interconnected through a complex web of acquisitions, partnerships, and shared personnel. These connections highlight the close relationship between the private sector and government agencies in the realm of defense and intelligence technology. In 2010, Cubic Corporation, a major defense and transportation technology company, acquired Abraxas Corporation for approximately $124 million. Abraxas was known for its work on persona management software and other intelligence-gathering technologies, as well as its close ties to the U.S. intelligence community. This acquisition allowed Cubic to expand its capabilities in the field of persona management and strengthen its position as a key provider of technology solutions for government and military clients. Trepid, the company that was awarded a $2.76 million contract by CENTCOM in 2011 to develop persona management software, has significant ties to both Abraxas and Cubic. After the acquisition of Abraxas by Cubic, some former Abraxas employees left to form Trepid, bringing with them expertise in persona management and other intelligence-related technologies. This revolving door of personnel between the three companies highlights the close-knit nature of the industry and the shared knowledge and resources that facilitate the development of persona management tools. ManTech, a major player in the defense and intelligence technology sector, has also been linked to persona management software through its connections to the U.S. military, and its acquisition of companies specializing in this field. ManTech has a long history of providing technology solutions and services to government agencies, particularly in the areas of cybersecurity, intelligence, and information operations. The company's involvement in persona management can be traced back to its work with the U.S. military on various projects related to psychological operations and information warfare. Additionally, ManTech's acquisition of smaller firms with expertise in persona management and related technologies has further strengthened its capabilities in this area. The connections between Cubic, Abraxas, Trepid, and ManTech demonstrate the intricate relationships within the defense and intelligence technology industry. These relationships facilitate the sharing of expertise, resources, and contracts, enabling the rapid development and deployment of persona management software for use by government agencies and military organizations. Understanding these connections is crucial for gaining a comprehensive picture of the key players involved in the emergence of persona management software and the implications of their work for online privacy and information integrity. 4. Implications of persona management software. The development and use of persona management software by private companies and government agencies have far-reaching implications for online privacy, public discourse, and the integrity of information shared on social media platforms. One of the most significant concerns raised by persona management software is its potential to undermine online privacy and anonymity. By creating and deploying fake personas, operators can infiltrate online communities and gather sensitive information about individuals and groups without their knowledge or consent. This intrusion into personal privacy can have a chilling effect on free speech and the willingness of individuals to express themselves openly online. Moreover, the use of persona management software by government agencies and military organizations raises serious questions about the extent to which citizens' online activities are being monitored and analyzed for the purposes of surveillance and control. The erosion of online privacy and anonymity through the use of these tools can have profound consequences for civil liberties and democratic freedoms. Persona management software enables the large-scale manipulation of public opinion by allowing operators to create and deploy armies of fake personas to influence online discussions and shape narratives. By flooding social media platforms and other online spaces with fabricated content and coordinated messaging, persona management campaigns can drown out legitimate voices and distort public perceptions on a wide range of issues. The spread of disinformation through persona management software can have serious consequences for public discourse, as it becomes increasingly difficult for individuals to distinguish between authentic and manipulated content. This can lead to the polarization of public opinion, the undermining of trust in democratic institutions, and the erosion of social cohesion. The widespread use of persona management software threatens to erode public trust in online information and social media platforms. As individuals become increasingly aware of the presence of fake personas and manipulated content online, they may grow skeptical of the authenticity and credibility of the information they encounter. This erosion of trust can have a corrosive effect on public discourse, as people become less willing to engage in meaningful dialogue and more likely to retreat into echo chambers of like-minded individuals. Moreover, the use of persona management software by state actors and other powerful entities can undermine the credibility of social media platforms themselves, as they are seen as complicit in the spread of disinformation and the manipulation of public opinion. This loss of trust can have significant consequences for the business models of these platforms, as well as for their role in facilitating public dialogue and civic engagement. Perhaps the most alarming implication of persona management software is its potential for misuse by governments, corporations, and other entities seeking to advance their own interests at the expense of the public good. The ability to manipulate public opinion and shape online narratives through the use of fake personas can be a powerful tool for those seeking to suppress dissent, marginalize opposition, and promote their own agendas. In the hands of authoritarian governments, persona management software can be used to stifle political opposition, censor critical voices, and maintain a facade of popular support for the ruling regime. Similarly, corporations and special interest groups can use these tools to manipulate public opinion on issues related to their products, services, or policy objectives, undermining the ability of individuals to make informed decisions based on accurate and unbiased information. The potential for misuse of persona management software underscores the urgent need for public awareness, robust regulation, and the development of countermeasures to mitigate the risks posed by these tools to online privacy, information integrity, and democratic discourse. The criticism and concerns raised by journalists and privacy advocates. The emergence of persona management software has not gone unnoticed by journalists and privacy advocates, who have raised serious concerns about the implications of these tools for online privacy, free speech, and the integrity of public discourse. One of the most notable figures in the investigation of persona management software is journalist Barrett Brown, who has written extensively about the connections between companies like Intrepid, Abraxas, and Cubic, and their involvement in the development and deployment of these tools. Brown's work has shed light on the close ties between these companies and the U.S. military and intelligence agencies, as well as the potential for misuse of persona management software in covert online operations. Other journalists and media outlets have also played a crucial role in exposing the existence and capabilities of persona management software, as well as the contracts and relationships between the companies involved in their development. These reports have helped to raise public awareness about the risks posed by these tools and the need for greater transparency and accountability in their use. Privacy advocates and civil liberties organizations have called for increased transparency and accountability in the development and use of persona management software, particularly when it comes to their deployment by government agencies and military organizations. These groups argue that the public has a right to know about the existence and capabilities of these tools, as well as the extent to which they are being used to monitor and manipulate online discourse. Advocates have also called for stronger oversight and regulation of the companies involved in the development of persona management software, including measures to ensure that these tools are not being used to violate individuals' privacy rights or suppress free speech. Some have suggested that the use of persona management software by government agencies should be subject to public scrutiny and debate, with clear guidelines and limitations on their deployment. The use of persona management software raises significant ethical questions about the manipulation of public opinion, the erosion of trust in online information, and the responsibility of technology companies in preventing the misuse of their products. Journalists, privacy advocates, and other commentators have engaged in ongoing debates about the ethics of using these tools, particularly in the context of democratic societies that value free speech, privacy, and informed public discourse. Critics argue that the use of persona management software by government agencies and other powerful entities is fundamentally incompatible with democratic principles, as it allows for the covert manipulation of public opinion, and the suppression of dissenting voices. They contend that the deployment of fake personas and the spread of disinformation undermines the ability of individuals to make informed decisions and participate meaningfully in public life. Defenders of persona management software, on the other hand, argue that these tools can be used legitimately for purposes such as counterterrorism, combating online propaganda, and protecting national security interests. They suggest that the use of persona management software should be subject to appropriate oversight and regulation, but that a blanket prohibition on their development and deployment would be misguided and counterproductive. As the debate surrounding persona management software continues to evolve, it is clear that the concerns raised by journalists and privacy advocates will play a crucial role in shaping public opinion and policy responses to the challenges posed by these tools. The ongoing work of investigative reporters, civil liberties organizations, and other watchdogs will be essential in ensuring that the development and use of persona management software is subject to public scrutiny, accountability, and robust democratic oversight. Conclusion? The emergence of persona management software represents a significant challenge to online privacy, anonymity, and the integrity of information shared on social media platforms. As this paper has demonstrated, the development and use of these tools by private companies such as Intrepid, Abraxas, Cubic, and Mantech, often in collaboration with government agencies and military organizations, raises serious concerns about the manipulation of public opinion, the spread of disinformation, and the erosion of trust in online information. The complex web of connections between the companies involved in the development and deployment of persona management software highlights the close relationship between the private sector and government entities in the realm of defense and intelligence technology. These connections facilitate the sharing of expertise, resources, and contracts, enabling the rapid advancement of persona management capabilities and their integration into covert online operations. The implications of persona management software for online privacy, free speech, and democratic discourse cannot be overstated. By enabling the creation and deployment of fake personas on a massive scale, these tools have the potential to undermine the foundations of open and honest public dialogue, erode trust in social media platforms, and facilitate the spread of disinformation and propaganda. The potential for misuse of persona management software by governments, corporations, and other powerful entities poses a significant threat to individual liberties and the integrity of democratic institutions. As the use of persona management software continues to expand, it is crucial that the public becomes more aware of the existence and capabilities of these tools, as well as the risks they pose to online privacy and information integrity. The work of investigative journalists, privacy advocates, and civil liberties organizations in exposing the development and deployment of persona management software and calling for increased transparency and accountability is essential in this regard. Moving forward, it is imperative that policymakers, technology companies, and the public at large engage in a robust and informed debate about the appropriate uses and limitations of persona management software. This debate must take into account the legitimate security and intelligence gathering needs of government agencies, as well as the fundamental rights of individuals to privacy, free speech, and access to accurate and unbiased information. Ultimately, the challenges posed by persona management software will require a multifaceted response, including the development of stronger regulations and oversight mechanisms, the promotion of digital literacy and critical thinking skills among online users, and the investment in technologies and practices that can help to detect and counter the spread of disinformation and manipulated content. By shedding light on the emergence of persona management software and the key players involved, this paper aims to contribute to a greater understanding of the complex issues at stake and to stimulate further research and public discourse on this critical topic. As the online landscape continues to evolve, it is essential that we remain vigilant in defending the values of privacy, free speech, and information integrity that are essential to the health and vitality of our democratic society.